here are some money habits that separate the wealthy from the not so wealthy. And they're not that difficult, but you need to know these and build up these habits. And the first one is investing comes first. So when you make money, you got to decide how much you want to save and invest, and you got to do it off the top. It is the number one best habit you can create for creating a long-term financial success. The second one is the 24-hour rule, which for me means if you're about to spend what you feel is a large amount of money, set up whatever that number is going to be for you, then before you do, wait on it for 24 hours and then decide, do I really still want to spend money on this? And for some people it might be $100, for some people it might be $1,000. Just define what your number is and then apply that 24-hour rule when you're going to spend something more than you normally would. The third one is networking over Netflix. For someone who's been a real estate agent for 30 plus years, I generate a lot of business because I know a lot of people, I meet a lot of people. And if you're in any sort of sales producing income type job, the more people you meet and the more you get outside and the more you see people versus being inside and watching Netflix, the more you're going to be able to generate those revenues for yourself. The next one is ruthlessly focus on learning financial literacy. So watching people like myself, there's lots of great books out there. We talk about them in some of our other videos, but you've got to learn how this financial literacy game works. And if you don't, you are never going to win at this getting wealthy game. The next one is frugality over flashiness. So for example, it doesn't mean you can't have nice things, but early on while you're trying to get ahead financially, you need to live a frugal lifestyle. Don't be cheap, but just make sure you're being smart with your money. You're not overspending your budget and you're not buying fancy things to impress other people. If you want something fancy and you can afford it, buy it for yourself. But if you can't, early on especially, you got to be frugal in order to eventually get somewhere. And then the sixth rule is tracking every penny. So if you don't know what's coming in and you don't know what's going out, you're never going to win at this game of getting wealthy. And again, defining what your definition of wealthy is, not somebody else's. Figure out it is what you're willing to do to get to whatever lifestyle you want to live, and then do those things. And don't worry about comparing yourself to other people. So these are 6 great money habits that you just got to have.